I'm just happy to see all of you tonight. One, let me apologize for the lack of a microphone, but that never stopped me before. So I'm hoping that everyone can hear me. My name is Janae Bryce, Public Relations Director and spokeswoman for Team Osby Davis. Come on. I just want to say that there may be some in the crowd who are just simply spectators, who have just come to see what's going on. I say welcome to you. There may be others in the crowd who kind of came to see who's who. If so, I say welcome to you as well. But I think there's another group of people who have come tonight. Yeah. The group of people who know that Vallejo can be great again. If you are in that group of people, whether you were raised here, whether your children matriculate in school here, you just believe that we've been down too long, and like the phoenix, we will rise from the ashes, and Vallejo will be great. So with those words, and your official welcome to the press conference of the Honorable Mayor Osby Davis, we're going to allow Eugene Cole, musician, soloist extraordinaire, to come and sing for us. He's going to sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Mayor Davis has worked tirelessly to bring about consensus and understanding among the council. And you know, that is a difficult job. So it truly is not about what you can't do, it's about what you can do. And I attribute Mayor Davis's leadership, passion, and integrity to serving all of Vallejo and putting us in a better place today. So it's clear to me, as our city emerges from bankruptcy and moves forward into the rest of the 21st century, that we're going to have a brighter future, and we need Mayor Davis at the helm to guide us.
All right.
Just before our mayor comes to take the podium, I just have a few more words to say. The title of the campaign this year is Working Together, Making a Difference. And many of you have the flags in your hands and some noisemakers. But like any good recipe, it takes more than one ingredient to make a cake. Right?
Yeah.
Right. And so I think one of the things that keeps standing out in the words that are spoken, especially by Erin Hannigan, is that it takes collaboration. It takes more than one person in agreement to get a job done.
That's right.
So, in the words of our theme, Working Together, Making a Difference, we endeavor to build upon the successful collaborative efforts established throughout our first term, thereby working together to change the current cultural climate and raise the overall morale of our city. We further desire to celebrate the many advancements and successful business, economic, and financial opportunities that are available to our city. And we excitedly enter into a new season of economic growth, civic pride, and hope for our city.
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yes.
The waterfront is beautiful.
Yes.
Truro University is beautiful.
Yes.
Mare Island is beautiful.
Yes.
We believe Vallejo is viable. It can once again compete in an economic and commercial enterprise.
Yes.
We further believe that Vallejo is vivacious.
Yeah.
It is a direct reflection of the citizens who call it home. I'm vivacious, are you? Vallejo is home to Major League athletic players. Vallejo is home to race car drivers. It's home to doctors, lawyers, educators, and it's home to everyday citizens who don't mind being here.
Amen.
There are people who say it's a shame to live in Vallejo and they hang their heads, but I'm proud to be a Vallejoan. Anybody else So you proud citizens, clap your hands for our proud mayor. Here he goes.
I want you to know that I checked the pulse and we do have one and the heartbeat is strong. Thank you. It's let me say to start off with, anything that I say is not intended to try and paint the picture that I am so great and that I did so much. I want you to know that everybody needs somebody to get anything done. And anything that I talk about that has been accomplished, it has been through the efforts of an entire city council staff as well as management. So I want you to understand that no matter what I say, that I understand that nothing gets done without the help of other people. It's been a pleasure and a privilege serving as your mayor for the past 3 years. While it took the strength of conviction and change to change old habits and make tough decisions, the council did that. The difficulty is that people want change and they want it overnight. They want it yesterday, but change takes time. And we have to recognize we didn't get here in one day and we're not going to get out of it in one day. But we are making progress every single day, and I'm happy with the progress that we are making. We are seeking ways to grow government in a better and different way. The old way of doing business can no longer stand. We've learned that we are not unique, although we are treated as unique. People look at Vallejo and think it's something of an anomaly or something different than anything else, but it's not. Vallejo is no different than any other city in this country. The only difference at the beginning of this was that they had a reserve and we didn't. And now we're ahead of them and looking at ways to change how government does business. That's one of the reasons why we're looking at consolidations. That's why we consolidated with the Benicia Transit to create Soul Trans in order to better provide services to the public. We're looking at ways to consolidate building maintenance, IT services, and so on and so on and so on, because those are things we need to do. Over the past 3 years, we spent our time stabilizing our financial situation. We spent our time trying to stop the bleeding. We went from about a $3 million deficit to a $13 million deficit, all in 18 months. We have now gotten to the point that we are at a balanced budget, and our budget is balanced for the next 5 years. But I want you to know that took some courage on the part of the council to make some very tough decisions that still have to be made in order to keep our budget balanced as we go forward. It's time now for us to start looking ahead now that we have stabilized our budget to some extent and we've stopped the bleeding as much as we can at this point in time. It's time now to start growing our city. And we're looking at ways to raise revenue, create jobs, economic development, to help change our school system, to be able to deal with the infrastructure problems that we have. I firmly believe that one of our solutions for generating revenue is public-private partnerships and public-public partnerships. That's where we join with other organizations and agencies to do business totally different, to raise revenues instead of always talking about raising taxes. Now I say that recognizing that the city is going to put on the ballot a 1-cent sales tax, probably in November, to try to generate enough money to hold ourselves over until the economic development kicks in. But still, I think the ultimate solution to our problems is finding new ways to generate revenue. Instead of just getting development fees, let's get part of the profits by in a public-private partnership. So that's what we're looking at in the future. We're going to concentrate on jobs. We're going to concentrate on economic development. We're going to concentrate on the infrastructure of our city and trying to find ways to make this a better place. I don't subscribe to those surveys that talk about who we are. Only we can define who we are.
That's right. Yes.
If I listen to what people say, I would have never gone to college. I would have never gotten a degree in mechanical engineering. I would have never been a lawyer. I would have never been a supervisor. I'd have never been mayor. I'd have never been anything if I'd listened to them. We define who we are. We are a great city. We're going to continue to be a greater city.
Yes.
As we go forward, I'm going to be calling on every one of you to join us in making our city a better place. With the difficult times that we had with the short resources and with the lack of staff, I'm encouraged by the fact that you as individual citizens and organizations and businesses have stepped up to the plate and have done what you can to make our city a better and safer place. And that is encouraging to me, and for that I say thank you. Everybody has recognized the need to do something for our city. And I'm encouraged by those people who are always saying positive things. When someone has something negative to say about our city, tell them the positive. There's a lot of positive things going on.
Absolutely. That's right.
We're looking at now on Mare Island in terms of creating jobs, green tech jobs, manufacturing jobs, jobs that are sustainable over the life of our city. Those are the things that are happening now, but it won't happen overnight. So I ask you to be patient, because I'm going to tell you, I believe in my heart that everybody on our council is committed to making our city a better place. Now, I recognize that we all have different ways of doing things, but I am firmly convinced that everybody wants our city to be a better place. So I ask you to join us and all of us in making this a better place. It doesn't matter that you might have a different opinion about how to go about it. What's important is that we all want the city to be better. And so let's join forces, everybody, and make our city the place that we want it to be, a place that we can all be proud of, to live, to work, and to raise our families in.
All right.
Yes.
That is what I see for our city, and that's what I hope you see with me. I believe that it's that kind of change that we have to have in order to move forward. I am seeking office on second occasion because maybe I lost my sanity, but seeking office on a second occasion because I believe in our city. I love our city. I believe that we're great and we can be greater. And I'm determined to join with anybody who wants to join with us in making it what it is and can be. So thank you very much.
All right.